Everybody eating again already? I am. How was your holiday? I get up so early, but I go to bed real early. You would not believe. I am up. It's 5:57 in the morning. That's why I'm not talking loud. None of my videos, somebody says, why do you whisper? I said, here, you can just hear through the walls. Real, but it's where I sleep, dress, and enjoy myself and be me. So let me zip it. Wow, I was just sitting here thinking about illegal immigration. And then I did more studying. And it is Mexico. Mexico is just overbearing. They're doing some stuff that, and coming here like real flocks. I saw a couple of graphs. But you know what? Basically, I've never had any problems with anyone Mexican here in California. I did have problems with black people. That was surprising to me. They don't have that bind, that closeness like Chicago. They're so far apart from each other. They don't have that kind of love. And I just, I just kept studying and I just said, this is remarkable. They even had a truck, running the truck of drugs, running it from Mexico into the United States over the wall. That's dangerous. Can't let people do that. So now it's getting so, and I got robbed. I'm a victim. Last month, I was robbed. I went to Federal Express early in the morning. It might have been 4. It might have been 4 in the morning because it was right on Sunset at Vine. I don't live far from there. And I used my ATM card to start using that computer, and I kept asking the girl to help me. She was a Hispanic girl, and she acted real distant from me, and I said, what is wrong with you? I even asked her that. And she said, you just take it and then put it up. Like that. Real nasty. So I finally got on the computer, and there was a man already sitting there. But the whole long story to be short, before I did come back to complain on that girl, you don't do stuff like that with me, because I'm going to run it in the ground. But long story short, before I can get home, there was hundreds of dollars coming out of my bank account. And that's all entwined in illegal immigration. And people say, well, there are other people, there's blacks. That's what, they have a good fight. They put up a good fight, and they think they're going to humble Trump. But Trump don't come from that ballpark. President-elect Trump. He's not even made up that way. No, he said it, and he's going to do it. He's been doing that all his life. But nice people have to go out and come back in. They're going to do something about the anchor children, people, when they just have the child here in America. So, I would never doubt. It might be time, though. I had someone come in my home and rearrange my home. They were guests. And one was a relative. I've never seen that person ever again in my life. Rearranged while I was at work. And I told them I didn't like it, but I didn't want to argue too much because I was too tired. So I went to work again, came home and they rearranged my bedroom. And I had a bat waiting for them. When that's just how I felt when I got tired of you and want you to get out. Don't let it get to that point with Trump. And the war has started. You can forget it. Whoever gets in office next is going to do the same thing. Party's over. Because the attitudes, I'm very surprised. How they feel they're owed something when you have walked into somebody's home and just rearranging and demanding and organizing and all that kind of stuff. Is real strange. I wouldn't want to do that in your house. I would respect your house. And coming in just like that, stealing numbers, selling numbers, I don't know what it is. How do you survive? How do you get a driver's license? I don't understand. I'm studying, and I'm going to tell you that's going to be my next thing with Trump. So I'm going to be watching him now. President-elect Trump. Everybody have a nice day. Ashe.